Hi everybody, Jacob here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Halloween Cottage. Tis the Halloween season 2025. Oh my gosh, I have a haul for you today. I've been Halloween home decor hunting, actually more for the ceramics. Although I did find something else that was not just home kitchen related. We're going to get to it in this video. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Where to begin? Okay, so I got this mug this year. Now, I know that they've been in production for years now, but I didn't get it before. So this is from Spectrum. It is dishwasher and microwave safe. Yeah, microwave and dishwasher safe. You see, it says that it has copyright 2022. So this one has been around since 2022, right? So I just love the fact that the ghost has a jack-o'-lantern head and it's in a pumpkin patch, and the pumpkin patch is at a cemetery. It is double-sided, so also great for my live streams and my videos, because no matter if I think about these things when I film, if I lift my mug this way or with this hand, there's always a cute little visual there, so I don't have to think too much about how am I lifting it. It's orange on the inside. This one was $5.99. I got it, I think at Marshall's was that one. Then the next one is giving us Joanna Parker, even though it's not. I know some people have been very vocal about it, like, should we support it or not? I just love the design so much, and I got it. I love the orange. I love the cat with the lollipop being a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, does it give me Joanna Parker vibes? Yes, it does. It's from Eliana. Eliana, what are you doing, girl? But it says copyright 2024. So it is microwave and dishwasher safe. So this one has been around since last year. But I got it this year, and I got it at Home Goods for $5.99. Orange on the inside, and it has those little 4 stars, which I think is like a cute little detail if during my videos as a prop in my videos, if I'm lifting it like this or like this, sometimes you get to see this extra little star motif or detail. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just looking at it with under this light. You see all the imperfections that you don't see when you're in the store because it's the spotlights, right? But you know what? It's just how it is. Wait, what is this thing? Because what do you expect for $5.99? I'm just looking at this little blotch here, right there, little dot there. See where the glazing went a little bit. There's a little bubble. And it's okay. We can live with it. I have the sticker on it still. I could exchange it, but I'm like, I'm so tired of not seeing stuff, being stressed when you're shopping, getting back home, inspecting, like, oh, there's a flaw. Then you got to rush back to exchange. Girl, I can't anymore. I'm exhausted. Seriously. Here's another one for you. Now, this one is also from Eliana, and it is really cool. And just to be very clear, I do support Joanna Parker, and check out my Joanna Parker videos. This is also 2024 copyright. I love, check out my other videos on her. I support her, and I bought her mugs. But the thing is, her rounded, big Halloween mugs with her characters, they're really hard to use for me during my live stream. So these are much easier to lift. And they're also dishwasher safe. Hers are not. So this is kind of something that for me is more practical. I love the design. By the way, $5.99 Home Goods for this one. The fact that this is a ghost, but it's a clown, but it's a scarecrow at the same time. It's like, what the hell? It is crazy. I don't know if Joanna Parker actually has a character this awkward. This does look like a Joanna Parker pumpkin. Yeah, it does. But then again, it also looks like a lot of 30s and 20s Halloween decor from really back in the 20s and 30s. So what are you going to do? The stars are there. Some of them are perfectly done. Some are a little bit like kind of hiding in the darkness. But the motifs are all around. And the handle is very particular with this little extra bit, which makes it kind of easier to lift. So it's a very comfortable mug to lift. That's also something to consider when you're filming or using a mug. So this is a good little bump there for the pinky. so the pinky doesn't get to touch this if it's very hot, so it doesn't burn. So you lean the pinky on here. So there you go. So you hold this and you put the pinky there. So the pinky doesn't burn. The only issue that I have, this finger might boil if it touches a hot mug there, but you could always do this as well. And then push with the pinky there. 101 lessons on how to lift a hot mug with Dacom. There you go. I love this design though. It's really, really gorgeous. And it is Halloween, so slight imperfections in their prints and patterns. It's to be expected. I see, and every one of them I see flaws. That's what you get for $5.99 these days. The next one I got, now this one is from 2025. This is brand new for this year. There's that copyright 2025. Eliana again, giving us major, Joanna Parker vibes again. This is all green inside, really hard to see with my green screen. That's why it's all kind of frizzy, but the outside is very visible. So you can get to see the cat with candy corn and rolled up candies, lollipops. I guess those hairs on the side of the cat, I mean, they're not really whiskers because the cat has those white whiskers next to its nose. So I wonder what these extra little things are. Like these extra little hairs coming out of the cat. I don't know what they are. Maybe extra whiskers that the cat has. We do not know. But so there's a bit of green in here and it's hard to see on my camera. But there's a selection of these that she made. Like there's 4 of them. They. I don't know who Eliana is, to be honest with you. I have to Google, is this a person? Is this a company that has a name of a person? But either way, they did 4 motifs and 2 different mug shapes. One is like kind of a cat bat. One is the cat, and there's another cat. There's like 4 different types of cats, bats, cats. And yeah, people have been very vocal online about the fact that they look very similar to Jenna Parker, but they are practical. And again, dishwasher safe, and microwave safe, so much more easy to use, even though they're not as original as Jenna Parker's are. The other thing I got at Ross for $3.99, I believe. This is a really good room spray, Aroma Villa. It looks a little bit like a Diptyque perfume. So that's a little metal thing that's just kind of glued onto this frosted glass. And this is my favorite smell that they do. So I got it at Ross, yeah, $3.99. And it is, what do they call this thing? It's Apple Aroma Batch 002 Cinnamon Apple. Aromatic room spray made with essential oils and not made in France, not made in China, not made in the USA. It's made in Vietnam. And beautiful fragrance to instantly lift the aroma in your home, they say. But they also say it causes skin irritation, may cause an allergic skin reaction, causes serious eye irritation, toxic to aquatic life, with long-lasting. Okay, man, if you read this, you just like, oh my God, this thing should be disposed of like in a nuclear bunker or something. But boy, oh boy, does it smell good. I love it, and I've been using it quite a bit, and I think I'm going to finish it really soon. And the sad thing about this is they only had 2 at my Ross, and then I've been going from Ross to Ross. I bought one because I don't know, why did I put it on my skin? I'm crazy. I thought it was a perfume for a second. Oh no, it's going to irritate my skin now. But so I bought one because I wanted to test it out. Loved it so much. Rushed to Ross the next day, and the second bottle that was there was gone, and I never found another one at another Ross. And I've been hunting this little baby down everywhere. But it is what it is. It will last me a couple of weeks because I'm using it a lot, and then after that it's over. But for $3.99, the smell is amazing. It gives me such wonderful vibes. It's not pumpkin spice at all. It's cinnamon apple. It's giving me apple pie, but really, really refreshing apple pie. Oh, love it. The next thing I got, and here we go into the plate section. Also Eliana, but I just loved it. Man, this plate with the bats and the jack-o'-lanterns and just a smidge of orange, right, going around there. But Every pumpkin has a different character. All of them have a nose. I know a lot of the plates I've seen also from Eliana, like the ones that are completely like colored in orange. Some of the pumpkins don't have a nose, but these all do, which makes them really cool. I love a pumpkin with a nose. And the bats are also a great addition. And then they have these little sprinkle, it looks almost, oh, I love when they do that. Like the ceramic has sprinkled little black things in it that looks almost like vanilla, crushed vanilla seeds inside of vanilla ice cream. Oh man, this makes me so hungry. You can see when we come in really close, you can see those little speckles inside. Oh, it just reminds me of vanilla ice cream. I just love it. And the front of it has it as well. Really, really cool. And you can see the design on the side with a smidge of orange. And the plate is done on purpose irregular, like asymmetric, and it's all kind of wonky and wobbly with like little dents you can see here. So it does look like something handmade and antique. They only had one there, but truth be told, I just wanted one. They call it SPK Jack Dinner. Microwave and dishwasher safe. They say it's hand painted in China. This is copyright 2020. So this has been around for 5 years, but you know what? I didn't have a chance to get this one any sooner, and honestly, love it. Love it to bits. Really, really, really cool. Can't wait to put all the cookies on top here and just like eat them, and then you'd like discover what's underneath. The other plate that I got is not retro, antique, vintage looking Halloween, like all the other things that you've seen so far. This is very modern, I want to say. This is like kind of future Halloween. This plate here, also ceramic with kind of an imprint of ghosts. I think it's very elegant and beautiful. This is Mesa Brazil, or Brazil, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, and made in Brazil for $5.99. So this one, they had a bunch of these. Nobody was buying these. I think everybody's on this vintage Halloween rush, which is always beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I love it too. But this had something. And when we come in really close, you get to see also kind of the colorways. It's really nice. It's like a gray. The ghosts are gray, but the plate is also kind of an off-white, grayish, a smidge of green tone. And it's just so beautiful, these kind of shadows of ghosts. Technically, you could have bought a whole set of these, like have like 6 or 7 of, or 6 or 8 of them, you know, for guests, but I just thought one is cool. I don't know. Last year I bought a whole set of dishes from a British company. They were made in Britain, also at Home Goods. And I bought a whole set, like for an entire, you know, to invite all guests, which is really beautiful. Everything is matchy-matchy. But this year I'm kind of going more for different, like every guest gets a different plate instead of everybody gets the same plate. Like this year I'm completely the opposite of matchy-matchy, you know, like this year I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they don't match at all, but they match. And I want like different plates to be on the table with different soup plates on top, or different bowls or bowl plates on top of it. I don't know, just a combination of different things, like a clash of colors and a clash of shapes and forms, I think, is what I'm going for this year. Like chaos. Halloween chaos, I think, is my theme this year. And then I found this at Home Goods as well. It's the first time that I got a Halloween game set for $12.99. So this is kind of a cute thing. It's not like, it's not an original game. I thought it kind of looked original, you know. So basically the games included are Halloween charades, Halloween Who Am I, and Scary Movie Trivia. So the whole gist of this thing is you take the lid off and you're supposed to spin this wheel, which doesn't really work. You're supposed to spin the wheel, and then the wheel, like here, whatever's closest to this point, whatever, you know, wherever it lands is the game you have to play first. So it's either Scary Movie Trivia, charades, Who Am I, or again, Scary Movie Trivia, charades, blah, blah, blah. So you spin the wheel, which doesn't really spin as much as it should. Okay, whatever. And then if you, okay, so let's say we got Scary Movie. Then you go inside of the box. These are the instructions. And then here you have all of the cards, right? So the Scary Movie cards, the Charades cards, and Who Am I cards. And you know, it's the classic games. You know Who Am I, Charades, and Scary Movie trivia. So there are like almost all the questions and all the movies and the songs and the personalities. They're kind of almost all somehow spooky Halloween related. So it's cute, you know, and it's a nice aesthetic, but it's not like an original game that we've never seen before. It's just that they kind of tried to package very common games that we all know. And there's a little metal thing to hold this together, the wheel together. They just try to confection it and package it in a Halloweeny way, which I think is kind of cute. They're very simple games, but you know what? They're very effective. Stuff like this, everybody understands how to play it. There's no complicated rules, and the aesthetic of it is really nice. This is how the cards look like inside there. Here's an example. You see, like, okay, you're a werewolf. Who am I? A werewolf. So you hold the card, you're the werewolf, and then you gotta guess who you are. I think you can ask up to 15 questions in the room, and then they answer, and you gotta guess who you are. And then we got here the charades. And you get to always choose between two versions, either a book or a TV show in this case. And here we have the example book, The Witches. TV show would be Goosebumps. Everything kind of Halloween related, right? And then for the trivia game, here's an example of a question. Which 1975 horror movie gave John Travolta his very first movie role? Made in China. This one was manufactured in 2025, actually in February. So even we have a date here. So this is kind of a brand new thing from this year. I have not seen this game last year. Probably it already existed last year, but I thought, you know what? For $12.99, it's a fun game to play with friends on a little spooky Halloween night. The packaging is gorgeous. It's great to have it on your table, you know. It almost looks like a Ouija board and like flipping this stuff. And anyway, I think that's about it for now for my Halloween hauls. Let me know which one of these is your favorite thing so far. I didn't get that much. I mean, yeah, a lot of mugs, okay, but I got a lot of room house decor last year and I'm really happy with it. So I'm not like buying huge things now. I'm more kind of focusing on the ceramics this year. I don't know, they call my name more. And now that Joanna Parker is back, I'm like, yay. And yeah, never got a Halloween game before, so this is kind of new to me. And then I got this mug, also from Eliana. What is this? Copyright 2024. So this one is from last year, but they've remade it this year with a ghost. Also vintage looking. And the ghost is going trick-or-treating, flying through the skies with stars and all. How much was this one? At Home Goods for $5.99. What do they call this one on the sticker? It has a YSTR years. Oh, yesteryears cat ghost to a mug. Cat ghost. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't see a cat. I see the 3 stars in here. But is this supposed to be a cat ghost? I don't know. Did the ghost eat the cat? They call it the cat ghost. And yeah, it has like little smudges. You know how these things are. They're all imperfect. It is what it is. Like this ghost looks a little bit more clear in the face, but then the cheeks are a bit busted. This side, the ghost has a tear falling out of its eyeball. I mean, y'all, I don't mind. It is what it is. And then we got the 4 stars here. Like I said, $5.99. Dishwasher and microwave safe. This is a cute one. And it's giving me more original vintage vibes, not necessarily, you know, Joanna Parker. Now, the other one is its own thing, and it's been around for years, 2023, but I somehow always came too late for the mug. I would always find the plates, and they were usually square-shaped, but the mug, I always missed out on the mug, or it had weird misprints on it. Finally, I got the Fright Night mug this year, with a relatively subtle print of this orange on the side. Usually I find it with like a blotch of orange just like kind of dripping off on the side. And I wanted a little bit more of a subtle orange on the handle. This one is $5.99. And as you can see also this, it's a little bit more orangey, but it's still fine. It's still delicate and subtle. Most of these, if you find them, you're going to see that this part is like, like somebody barfed orange on top. I do like this more subtle shading of orange. So you do have a jack-o'-lantern and that very kind of vintagey looking decor framework surrounding it. And then it says Fright Night. Fright Night also being a wonderful horror movie from the 80s that I love to watch. Whenever it's on, I kind of stick around and I watch it till the end. So it is black on the inside, but they did add that beautiful little touch of orange on the side, top, and then they did that at the bottom here as well, like a faded orange little detail, which I appreciate very much. Also Eliana, so I got quite a few of their mugs in general in my collection. 2023 for this one. That would be the Fright Night. I didn't get the plate. I just wanted the mug. I don't know. And we've seen this before, you know, if you're collecting like Halloween stuff, like I said, 2023. Yeah, it's been around for 2 years. Obviously, you've seen it, but I was missing it in my collection and now I got it with a subtle rim brim in orange. There you go. Fright Night. Also with overdone black color there, but all of them had it, even on this side. A little bit less here, but hey, you can't look for perfection when you're going to Home Goods getting the ceramics. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just happy I found it at this point. That's all it is. There you go. Love you loads. Love you loads, guys. That's where it's at. I maybe have some more stuff to show as well. Let's see. And maybe my favorite piece this year, I don't know. It gives me so much joy. I got got this little container. Okay. It looks like it's a glazed donut. The green bits you can't see because of the green screen, but all the other colors, the pink, the yellow, the blue. Oh my gosh, it's like a cake with a jack-o'-lantern on top and with bats all around it. Love the combo of the orange, pink, black, and all the other colors, like Halloween colors plus Barbie colors. And this one was at Home Goods for $9.99. Little ceramic container, and you lift the lid, and inside you store trinkets. Store what? I don't know. Store whatever. Here, I have a little Barbie lippy with it's a fake lippy, but there's a little miniature Barbie inside. So we can store the Barbie in there. She can live in there with the lippy. With the lip. Did I say lippy? Nail polish. I'm out of it today. There you go. Whatever secrets and trinkets you want to store, you can do it now in this little cute cake. Love this to bits. They had another purple version with a bat on top, but I kind of opted for this glazed donut. Well, it's a cake that has donut glazing, even though it's not a donut, there's no hole in the middle, but you catch my drift, right? It's just so, so cute. The jack-o'-lantern should have had a nose, but they didn't design it with the nose, but it's okay. It's so cute. There you go. This just, I'm obsessed with this one. Really, really obsessed. Probably going to end up keeping candies and sweets and treats in there. Little chocolates next to the sofa, you know. Ooh, there you go. Love you loads. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Never give up on Halloween love. Bye.